Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel for today's Foundation 411 video where I will be reviewing the new Dior Diorskin Airflash foundation. And I really shouldn't say new, this product has been around for years. It is beloved by makeup artists for photo shoots, fashion shows. It is a cult classic. The people who use Airflash are so loyal, they will come time and time again to restock their formula. They love it. But that being said, Dior did recently relaunch this formula. They came out with new shades and kind of changed it up a bit. So I was really excited to get my hands on a bottle. Dior actually sent this to me complimentary to review and create this video. And I had personally never used it before, which is kind of crazy to think about. I love makeup so much, and this is such a cult favorite. I've used it on clients. I always like the results, but I never tried it for myself, so I'm really excited about this video. So let's begin with the rundown. Unfortunately, I was a little bit silly. I threw away my box prematurely, but it comes in a standard silver Dior package. This is what the bottle looks like. It retails for $62. It has a radiant finish. It's very lightweight on the skin. It never feels heavy regardless of how much you apply, but I would say it has a medium to medium plus coverage. You can build it up if you want to, but if you're looking for something a little bit more full coverage, this is probably not the foundation for you because it truly is light, medium, radiant. While the name doesn't say long wear, it is a long wearing foundation that offers 12 hours of intense glowy coverage. It's water resistant. It comes in now 18 different shades. It has an ultra fine texture with the spray, and you can really customize the coverage. The formula is infused with light diffusing pigments and Dior's blend of oils, so it's going to maintain a radiant glow throughout the day. You can apply this straight from the can for a lighter coverage, or you can use with a brush for full coverage, which is the way I prefer to use it. That way it gives you a little bit more control. They added 7 new shades. There's also a Radiance Mist primer that you can use before your makeup and after to set it, and it gives just a nice glow if you need even more radiance. It is beautiful. I've tried it out in store, but unfortunately, of course, I don't have it with me. But they also changed some of the undertones. So the 7 new shades not only expands the shade range, but it's going to be able to fit more people's undertones with yellows, pinks, neutrals, golds. So there's just more of a variety. Because it's a lighter weight foundation, I've been pairing it with my Diorskin Forever Undercover Concealer, and this gives a little bit more coverage and more of a matte finish. So I think the two paired together complement each other really nicely because this still gives me a little bit of the coverage where I need it, a little bit of a matte finish so I'm not too dewy, and this just gives an all-over glowy, natural, radiant look to the skin. So this has been a killer combination lately. I love these two products together. In fact, as much as I love this concealer by itself, I've actually come to love it even more when I pair it with this foundation. So truly, how you apply is going to make a big difference. Because it is more medium and radiant, I would say that this foundation is really best suited for somebody who isn't looking to color correct their skin. They want something that's going to give them a fresh, dewy effect. It would be great for every day, but it's also really gorgeous for photos or special events, especially if you don't need coverage. If you have post-blemish marks or you're worried about hyperpigmentation, you may need to spot correct or go in with a concealer because this foundation just isn't going to give you that much coverage. But I will say it has a very natural look on the skin. It doesn't settle into fine lines or wrinkles. It's very forgiving, so really any age could wear this foundation. I am someone who tends to struggle with an oily T-zone. Of course, I live in Miami where it is very hot and humid, especially this time of year. But as I've been wearing the Airflash, I find that not only does it not settle into fine lines and wrinkles like my smile lines around my eyes, it doesn't break up throughout the day, which really blew me away. I think that is the true testament to a high quality, radiant, lighter weight foundation, is that as my skin gets a little bit more oily, it still maintains a beautiful glow. It doesn't break up or disappear. It definitely doesn't feel smudgy It's not radiant in a way that's going to be too dewy or too oily, even though it is oil-based. So I really have been loving this foundation, even with my personal skin type. Overall, I truly have been impressed with the Dior Airflash. I'm so excited that I have this to play around with and wear every day because I love it so much. I'm sort of surprised that I didn't pick it up sooner, but sort of happy because now I get to try it out with the relaunch where more people can actually wear it and enjoy it as much as I do now that they've expanded the shades. Pros, I would say it looks natural and very radiant. I think the spray is actually pretty convenient. The only con I can really say is the price point. $62 is pretty high for a foundation. Of course, I'll have to see how long it lasts me with this bottle. I'm not sure, it's my first time. But if it were to last several months, and I think it probably will, it feels like there's a lot in there, I would say it's worth the money. And because it is so beautiful and natural, there's really not anything that I love as much that I could compare it to that's a smaller price point. I suppose in Chanel maybe like a Vita Lumiere, but in that foundation there's maybe 10 shades. You really don't have a lot to work with. But if you're that type of person who you like something that's light, natural, and radiant, the Airflash would be a good foundation for you. And that concludes today's Foundation 411 video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Leave me any of your comments or questions down below. Of course, I will be linking the foundation as well as all of the makeup products that I used today on my face down in the description box for your convenience. And for more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe.